Take a minute to congratulate you on your purchase of your new Zummbox Z14 4K Ultra High Definition Android media streaming device for home entertainment. This device here, it's actually going to change the way that you look at television forever. And now that you actually have one, let's take a few minutes getting familiar with it and how it hooks up. Inside the box, we're going to take a look at our Zummbox when we take it out. And you'll notice on the back here, we've got 3 USB ports. A optical input right there. You've got a digital output for your audio, and you have an HDMI cable that's going to go into the one next to that. Now your power is at the end, and in between these two you'll notice there's a network cable can actually plug in there. If you decide not to go with the Wi-Fi that this box actually has in it, you can actually hardwire it, or if you don't have a router at home, this is a way to go. We're going to talk about what's inside the box here really quick, and we're going to hook this up to our TV today. And inside you'll find a remote for turning the device on, a USB cable, you're going to find a power pack device here, and you're also going to find the power cable. Go ahead and take these twist ties off here really quick. And if I hook this USB cable up here, I can actually plug this into the back of the TV to, the power outlet. But if I decide not to go that way, I can actually use this USB port and plug it directly into my TV, freeing up any, ports in the back, because lots of time we don't always have all the expansion that we need for power in the back of the TVs. So we've made this device so you can just plug it into the Zummbox here and the power on the end and directly into the TV, and then every time you power on your TV, that will automatically power on the Zummbox as well. Now in here also you're going to find an HDMI cable, and these are the only two cables that are really required to connect this box, the HDMI and the power cable. Make sure you get that orientated correctly. It only fits one way. You try putting it in the wrong way, you could possibly damage the device. Make sure it's nice, tight, and snug. Now we're going to go ahead and hook this up to our TV without the power adapter, because again, we don't have a lot of power adapters readily available, but this TV has a USB port right next to that HDMI port, and these are the two cables that are important in hooking up this device. So if you take a look behind me, you'll notice there's a TV, and this is what your home screen is going to normally look like. I'm going to turn the TV to its side. My partner is going to come around here, and we're going to take a look in the back of this TV and see if we can find them ports really quick. You'll notice here on the back of this TV, if you see right here, there's a HDMI port and a USB port directly above it. I know it may be a little bit dark and hard to see back there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to connect these two cables directly to this. And I'm going to grab my HDMI cable first. I'm going to plug that in, make sure it's correctly orientated, or it will not fit and you could damage your TV. Go ahead and push that in nice, tight, and snug. Make sure it's secure and properly inserted. Next, I'm going to go ahead and you'll notice on the front of my box here that there's no lights on. I'm going to set that down, but the minute I plug this in, my box is actually going to light up with a red light stating that this box is now in standby. Now on the front of the box you'll notice the camera, and you'll also notice a light indicator, and you're also going to notice that this is our power button right here next to the red light. If I push that on, this box will power up and that blue light will come on, and that means our box is now powering on. And that's how to get the box hooked up, and that's our first video.